And these are known as the Tulip Stairs. I hope my mum watches that because she absolutely detests anything that spins round. It makes her feel violently ill, and she'll enjoy that little snippet, I know. And that's out into the Great Hall, and we are coming to the end of our tour for the day, nice guys and girls. We've covered the Queen's house, which is going to be closed soon, 3rd of January, to be given a new layout, and the Monet exhibition to move in. So another one I've been able to capture in its current layout before it changes. I'm going to go back through into this area and the shop and that. Which in those days, all this undercroft type area would have been where a lot of the servants' business happened. So yeah, that's through there. Anyway, I hope you all found that interesting. Take care. Thank you for watching. Hi everyone, well that ends us our tour of the Queen's house, the inside of it. So there'll just be some outside views now. We shall walk up these here pretty stairs, which I've seen folk do, and then we can have a look. Hopefully get some nice photos too. At least it isn't raining at the moment, so that's one thing. Make a decent image, that. And then you've got these Christmas trees. Very nice, such pretties. And round either side of the house you've got these walkway areas. And these were for on rainy days, so the courtiers could have somewhere to walk, because they like to promenade. In earlier times, and some of these era houses, that's why you've got long galleries. So on bad weather days, people in their fine fancy clothing could have walks and keep themselves busy, so to speak. Yeah, it's certainly an active little area at the moment. And you've got the other one, and I'll pause this because I'm going to have a smoke, and then we'll be carrying on back through. We'll walk through one of these and through the middle bit of the house, the courtyard of the house. Right, take care all. See you all soon. Friends, followers, subscribers, draw near and lend me your ear. I've had my cigarette, in the which time it has started to get dark, and we're going to have a little miniature tour of the exterior of this lovely place. Show you something, if it can still be seen. It may have moved. We shall check. No, there we are. I'll get some nice pictures of that this evening, hopefully, as it turns cloudy again. Yeah, Christmas trees look nice now. I'll upload this photo onto the post I did earlier. Lights have come on in the meantime. But look, this is the ice rink. And more importantly, you've got that spectacular view, look. Right. we go. This is the main entrance to the Queen's house, where back in the day the posh folks would have gone in. Us hoi polloi visitors now, we go in through the tradesmen's and servants' entrance, which is just here. Right. Off we trundle. Have a little view of the exterior. It's a lovely place to visit, it really is. Zoom out, that's better. We go. Should get us to the end of this path, and then we'll have a walk round and through one of the promenading areas. Galleries of a kind, outdoor galleries. As I said earlier, in the old days when they used to like to have a walk and promenade and whatnot, they'd do it in, you'd have a long gallery indoors. Sometimes galleries like this outdoors for bad weather. But before we do that, I'll put you down a moment. Oh goodness, it's cold. I've got another cardigan in my bag with a scarf. Sorry about the ugly fencing, but it is. Oh dear. And the moon is out, of course, very nice. I'll try and get some pictures of that later on, but it's turning cloudy again, so I'm not too fussed. It's been a successful day, been a good day. Enjoyed it. Managed to cover the Queen's house. It's closing on the 3rd, as I've said, and it's going to be quite different when it reopens. So when it does reopen, I'll capture it in its new layout. It's something I like to do. I did that with the Museum of London, which is closed and will reopen again hopefully in 2026 as a completely new museum. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, as our American friends might say. It's pretty cold as well. We've got some cannons coming up on the left here. When we get to these stairs, and you may like these if you're into the modern world. Rechargeable lawnmowers. They're there at their charging points, charging themselves up, and everyone's gone. They'll come out and do their thing. I don't like these kinds of things because they lose a man a job that would have done that, but it's the way of the world, I'm afraid. I was going to get, or hopefully, I was going to try and get the Queen's house and the Greenwich Observatory done today, which was a bit of sort of wishful thinking really, because the Queen's house is so vast and it is one of the best art collections in England. So I focused on that. We got a on-foot tour from the other side of the river over to here, so that's another one. And here are those cannons I did tell you about. Some nice pictures this evening as well. And here's this promenade. We're fairly alone as well. That's good. The ghost of Queen Henrietts Maria is rumoured to walk through this. So if you see anyone in really ridiculously ostentatious clothing in a powdered wig, you know who we've got. This one will be a bit longer than the 10 minutes, I should think, once it's been merged with the other one. So I'll have to do a part 1 and 2 for TikTok and YouTube. But I will do that because it's worth, if you like, well, I think it's worth it. Let me know if you like this kind of thing. The on-foot tours, really, I only started doing those when the days happened when I went to a location and it was closed. And then I discovered that those on-foot tours seem to be quite successful. People seem to enjoy them, so you got some more of them. Someone, one of my lovely page members, she commented that she's quite disabled now, when obviously walking about for her is impossible, so she has to go over on a mobility scooter or someone to push her around. And even in that circumstance, somewhere like this would still be near impossible because of the stairs and the unevenness and whatnot. They are, as time goes on, making a lot more of these historical structures more accessible for disabled people, and thank goodness for that, because everyone should be able to enjoy this kind of thing. I'm going to take a picture of that. How charming. There we are. I think you'll agree that that is a pretty damn fine view, isn't it? They look ugly as sin in the daytime, these buildings, quite like myself. But at night, we don't scrub up too badly. And I had the delights of hearing a young man tell his missus or his girlfriend or his wife or whatever she was there, I'll put it politely, he's got an extremely itchy bottom. Okay. Cabbage water and dilute paraffin for that young man. I think he might have worms. Unless it wasn't his girlfriend and it's something else he's got, but I don't even want to think about that. But yeah, at Boulders Bra, still people around. Goes to, it was, I had to laugh. He goes, oh, Chloe, really got an itchy ass. She went to him, David, shut up. Which was quite funny. Oh, that's the Greenwich Observatory. And the time ball rises and drops at a certain time each day, and did, as I said, so it could let the sea captains out in the Thames know what the exact time was, and they'd all set their chronometers by that time. Oh my gosh, how pretty. Quite partial to Christmas. I have to go carefully because I nearly fell down these once. Oh. In London, Luke, who was slightly arthritic before all this winter and everything started, I think I'm a bit more arthritic now, to be honest with you, because my back and legs hurt a lot lately, but as I said the other day, I am alive and grateful for it. So at least when you're in pain, you know you're alive. That's an old school saying. That's a shut up and get on with it saying, which is pretty good really, I suppose, because it's true. You've got what you got here, the Queen's House ice rink. That's how you pay and get into it. And I think it's about £16, I think, for anyone that fancies that. It is on here until in the new year as well, so you may be likened unto that. No, get that, that's it. Now if that fencing wasn't there, we could have had the entirety of the thing, but that's alright. Here we go. Right, guys and girls, and that pretty much, when we get to the end of this path, is the end of our day's tour at the Queen's house. Hope you've all enjoyed. They'll appear as 10-minute increments, one each on TikTok and Instagram, and on Facebook and such like. I'll put them on as probably on in one bundle, probably. We'll see how it uploads. Anyway, take care all. Thank you all for watching, and hope you've enjoyed today's viewings. Take care all. I'm going to try and get a picture of this now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a happy new year.